makes the budget director appointment? Will that be yours or will that be Mr. Simmons?
Well, I mean, it's a direct report to the Office of Administration, but certainly the budget director is a position that I'll be eminently involved with the selection of.
Is that something that you're hoping to do fairly quickly as you work on the Governor Blunt has already offered to help you with setting up your budget as his people already have gotten government requests?
I mean, where we are right now, as most of you know, last week I appointed as part of the transition former Senator Wayne Good. I have tasked him out to give us a thorough briefing of where the budget is and his best expertise as to where we should go in the future. He is in the process of working on that as we speak, and I expect to get a report back from him relatively quickly. Also contained within that report, I would hope, within that council to me at least, will be potential folks who might be willing to join us in public service to help put together, run, and lead the budget operation.
Is Senator Good's appointment strictly transition, or would you envision him as a permanent member of your administration, perhaps in that capacity as a budget director?
I think that he was agreeable on serving on it if I was capitalizing the T in the transition. So I fully expect that Wayne's he's been a valuable friend and counsel to me over many years, and so I don't say that as far as someone who I'll seek advice from, that once I'm sworn in, his work will be completed. But he has been given a tight timeline to help us put together accurate numbers and to put together this first budget. I do not expect that he will serve in the budget director's position in my administration.
This question is to Mr. Simmons. Yes, what goals specifically do you have for OA if you are confirmed as the director of that entity?
Well, I think as an overarching.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
I think as an overarching theme, as you are aware, the Office of Administration is really the administrative arm to state government and to the governor. And one of the things that we'll continue to do is look for efficiencies, look for opportunities, as I stated earlier, to do more with less, look for strategic partnerships. We'll put all those things on the table. But with respect to priorities, one of the things that I've got to do is actually get in there and learn, because we've got some serious issues that not only do we deal with and the governor will deal with, but with the state of Missouri and the citizens of Missouri. So there's a lot of things to learn initially, but efficiencies and an opportunity to do more with less, they'll be at the top of the priority list.
And one quick question. Do you still live in Columbia or do you live in Kansas City now?
I actually go back and forth. I have my business in Kansas City, vote in Kansas City. Got my mom there in Kansas City, take care of Kansas City, and also have a home in Columbia.
Okay.
How did your experience at the PSC and economic development help get you ready for the job you're about to take? Did you ever sit in those jobs going, I could do that one?
Well, the interesting thing is I started out in the Office of Administration when I sat on the management team in the Office of Administration, and secondly, for 3 years in Governor Carnahan's office, the Commissioner of the Office of Administration, then Dick Hansen, sat in our daily staff meetings, and I had an opportunity to see Dick Hansen in that position, and also being on his management team, learned a lot of things about the Office of Administration. So I can tell you early on in my career, being able to have those opportunities, it at least prepared me for the Office of Administration. Secondly, with respect to the Public Service Commission and the Office of Department of Economic Development, understanding the budget, understanding how to deal with the legislature, interacting with the legislature, all of those things are necessary in a director's job or in a commissioner's job in being able to conduct the business for the citizens of the state of Missouri.
Mr. Simmons, when you gave your opening statement, you talked about an open, transparent government. Was there a reason that you used those terms?
There's a reason that I use those terms, and that's the way I've always been with respect to how I've dealt with government. One of the things that I would tell you, one of my accomplishments when I was at the Public Service Commission, is that I said that we would have an open, transparent public service commission. We went around this entire state. We allowed opportunities for the citizens of the state of Missouri to let us know what they felt about public utilities, utility rates. I spearheaded that effort to make the Public Service Commission more open, more transparent. I think you'll find that has been the case with my career, so when I make that statement, I'm really talking about it as something that has been personal to me that I bring to every one of my experiences.
Is there any inference that OA or the administration hasn't been open and transparent?
No, you should not read that into that.
You had said that there are a lot of things that you need to learn from some of the series. Could you be more specific? What do you have in mind?
Well, one of the things I need to learn is I have to work with Senator Good as he starts to evaluate the budget and learn more about what will take place with respect to that budget. And I think that that's one of the things that I'm talking about, where we are with respect to the budget in the state of Missouri. And so I definitely look forward to working with Senator Good, and also, if I am confirmed, look forward to working with the members of the legislature and the governor's office as we have more details about the budget issues in the state of Missouri.
As you sit right now, how do you think the budget is?
I couldn't tell you right now.
You talked about things needing to be leaner and meaner, basically. Do you have any specific
It
ideas?
starts with me too. I need to be.
As you approach this new appointment, do you have some ideas already that you're going to pass along to Mr. Nixon in terms of things you think the state might do, or are you ready to go that far?
Not ready to go that far today, Bob, but I'll tell you that that's one of the things that I think any director would do when they walk into an office, particularly of this magnitude, is you always want to determine how you can do things better, what new ideas you can come up with that is more efficient, what works for the citizens of the state of Missouri. There are always new technologies that are out there that one can explore to say, how can we do our jobs better? And so it's with that I will look at that in walking into the door of the Office of Administration.